on the Westwood One Radio Network. With Super Bowl 55 now set, the preparations have begun. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid says he's already started watching Buccaneers game film, and he believes Tom Brady is playing better than ever.
He's playing at an extremely high level, and for somebody his age, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable for a 25-year-old to be doing what he's doing, let alone a 43-year-old.
Reid also confirmed that starting left tackle Eric Fisher will miss the Super Bowl after tearing his Achilles in the AFC title game. In the meantime, in Tampa, Bucs head coach Bruce Arians said Monday he likes where his team is at mentally.
And when you get committed to a cause, and our cause is put rings on our fingers, you do everything you can to reach that goal.
In other news, the Texans have scheduled a second interview Tuesday with Bills defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier for their head coaching position. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages.
Guys over 40, listen up. Nugenix, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC, is offering a complimentary bottle to all men in America. Here's legendary pro baseball player Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt.
When I hit 40, I started feeling sluggish. I had less drive. It was harder to stay in shape. Turns out, once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. So I got back into the game with Nugenix. With Nugenix, I feel like I'm still in my prime. There's a reason Nugenix has been the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC for years. It works. If you want to get back in the game and get your edge back, you need Nugenix. You can get a complimentary bottle. All you have to do is send them a text. And guys, take it from me. She'll like it too.
Text YOUTH to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. But Nugenix samples are not available in stores, so text YOUTH to 42424 right now. Text YOUTH to 42424. That's YOUTH to 42424.
The Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Beautiful day in the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so good through the mountains.
Not so good. But I could have been in that.
Yeah.
But I said no.
You had the foresight to cancel, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Again, Interstate 8 is closed from Ocotillo to Alpine. And when will it open? I don't know. You'll just have to ask Mother Nature, and she's not really talking.
Yeah, probably not talking too much.
No, she's busy. Yeah. And I don't know how much snow they have gotten. I can check and see maybe what Alpine, or not Alpine, but Julian had.
Campo Boulevard, Julian, that kind of thing. They got under 12 feet, I heard.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah. But I mean, that's close enough.
Yes. My daughter Amy in Omaha got about a foot of snow overnight.
Ah, yes.
Yes. And what I'm seeing from Julian is about 7 inches of snow.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to them when they get up to around the amount we have, which is, like I said, less than 12 feet. So.
Okay. I know you have been in snow. I know you've skied. Living in snow is a whole different experience.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like to leave behind.
Yes.
Be there to...
It's nice to visit. It's beautiful to look at. Yeah. Except like the third or fourth day after it snows.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it looks kind of dumpy.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same way with rain, too. Doesn't take long to say, rain away, come another day.
Yep. Okay, are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready for birthdays.
Sports announcer Bob Uecker is 86. Actor Scott... Bob Uecker. Yeah. He played in the majors for about 10 years, and I think his batting average ended up 208, but what a sense of humor.
Yeah, I was going to say he's made more money doing what he's doing than...
I think he made more money doing Miller Lite commercials.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Actor Scott Glenn, 82. Singer Jean Knight is 78. Actor Richard Portnow is 74. Corky Lang of Mountain, 73. Actor David Strathairn is 72. Norman Hunt of UB40 is 63. Guitarist Andrew Ridgely of Wham, 58. Paul Johansson, 57. Actor Brian Callen, 54. Actor Nate Mooney is 49. Actor Colin Donahue, 40. Those are the big shot birthdays. We do have local birthdays right now.
Coming up.
We are celebrating our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Angie Valtierra, Beto Bernal, Candy Valdez, Gary Shelton, Jacob Imperial, Joel Ramos, Maria Santos, Joel Shank, Gary Thornburg, Jaslyn De Leon, Rosa Parra, Sylvia Diego, Tuesday Verbrew, Chris Carter, Antonia Herrera, Janina Chavez, Ceci Gonzalez, Andres Ramirez, Claudia Gastelum, Clarissa Acuna. Happy birthday from KXO. Gene, I am resting easy today.
Resting easy.
Yes, so much is off my mind. Governor, what's his name in Sacramento? We're going to implement a software program that's going to be able to schedule appointments and make sure all the vaccine gets distributed. And methinks it's probably the same software vendor that did the EDD and DMV software updates, right?
It sure sounds that way, you know?
Why have I no confidence in the state coming up with another plan?
Does it have to do with performance?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Stability. And by the way, what did you use to come up with this plan? No answer, no response.
The response was total silence.
Well, you could hear crickets in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Anyway, the good news is we're going to be able to run bits and pieces of our local economy.
Well, let's certainly hope so.
Yes.
I know that there's a lot of people out there that are a little shy, a little gun shy.
Yes.
Rightfully so.
You're telling me this today. What are you going to tell me on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
And will you still love me on Monday?
Yep. Ah, yes.
Okay. Anyway, like I said, I feel so much better that Governor Newsom has come up with another.
Yes, sirree.
Yes.
They're filled with colors and all kinds of things.
Yes, we're back on the Skittles chart of keeping track.
We skidded right back on our skittle back to here.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready for news?
I'm ready.
We've got to look at World in California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. You can count on Lock Air Conditioning. They're your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. The World Health Organization confirms U.S. recommendations on giving 2 doses of Moderna's COVID vaccine 28 days apart. Spokesman Alejandro Cravioto.
In exceptional cases, this interval might be moved to 42 days, but the evidence we have doesn't go beyond that time.
The group does not recommend the vaccine for pregnant women. As states struggle with vaccine shortages, stay-at-home restrictions are being lifted in California. Alec Tenix owns a salon in Costa Mesa.
It's created so much confusion. If we should be open, should we be closed? It keeps changing.
A deadly spate of severe weather in Alabama. CBS's Jim Crisula.
Search and rescue efforts are continuing in Fultondale, just off I-65 north of Birmingham, after a late-night tornado hit. At least 1 person was killed and dozens were hurt. There's a chance of more severe storms today across the southeast.
They're dealing with winter snowstorms from the Midwest to California. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-401. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom explaining why he's lifting statewide stay-at-home orders.
With a significant decline in the case rates, positivity rates, we are anticipating still more decline in hospitalizations and more declines in ICUs, and that's why we're lifting that stay-at-home order.
Some areas like LA County remain under local restrictions. Thousands of people from Northern California are being ordered to evacuate ahead of an expected atmospheric river storm that could send debris flows through neighborhoods near recent fire activity.
You cannot run from a debris flow or a mudslide. I'm not going to go into the numbers of miles per hour they can move, but they can move faster than I can run.
Boulder Creek Fire Chief Mark Bingham, Santa Cruz County under threat because of heavy rains likely to destabilize the ground burned by the CZU complex fires. The family of Kobe Bryant requesting that no formal tributes to the late superstar take place tonight on this, the one-year anniversary of the helicopter crash that killed him, his daughter, and 6 others on a foggy morning in Calabasas. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today. It's going to get chilly. If your heater isn't working, call Lock today.
Opioid or stimulant addiction is not a choice, but treatment is. Don't let COVID-19 stop you from choosing the right treatment. If you have a cell phone or computer, virtual care can help limit your exposure to COVID-19 and get you started on the path to recovery. Proven treatment for your opioid or stimulant addiction is available and affordable, or in some cases, even free. Choose treatment and choose Change California. Find the right treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
The thing about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. We probably don't even need the words, the Name Your Price tool, to tell you that our humpback whale pup gives you options based on your budget, or that our novelty hand buzzer helps you save on car insurance. And that's the thing about the tiny felt bag filled with marbles. At this point, you've heard a lot of ads about the elusive northern bobcat. The Name Your Price tool, the neighbor who baked you banana bread, only from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, the state of California has lifted the regional stay-at-home order that has been in effect since early December. The governor made the announcement yesterday morning, saying that improving coronavirus conditions will allow for a county-by-county setting of restrictions. The Imperial County Public Health Department issued a statement Monday saying that the state order will allow Lim County to return to the purple tier in the state's blueprint for a safer economy. The statement added that county public health officials are reviewing the state's new order and will provide updated information when it is available. The purple tier allows outdoor dining, hair and nail salons to open, personal care services, outdoor playground and outdoor recreation facilities, retail at a maximum 25% capacity, shopping centers, gyms, and fitness centers outdoor only, and outdoor church services all at the discretion of the county health officer. And speaking of was lifted, the Monday COVID-19 update information is available. Here's more with George Gale.
It was released yesterday morning. Updates are released by the County Public Health Department. Latest numbers vary. Numbers of deaths attributed to the virus are now at 510. A number of active cases of COVID-19 are at 1,097. There are 94 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in Imperial County. 4 ICU beds are available in the county. New cases per day per 100,000 population at 54.86. Positivity rate is at 29.53%. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
The state of California has extended a moratorium on evictions through June 30th of 2021. According to California officials, the action will protect tenants and small landlords from losing their housing during the COVID-19 pandemic. The state is also moving forward to administer up to $2.6 billion in renter aid. These federal funds are targeted to the most at-risk households with unpaid back rent. Income-qualified tenants and their landlords can choose to receive direct rental assistance in exchange for forgiving prior rental debt. El Centro Chamber of Commerce Chief Executive Officer Anthony Moreno has submitted a letter of resignation. Moreno has been with the El Centro Chamber for almost 9 years, but will be leaving to pursue a career opportunity with the El Centro Regional Medical Center. Chamber President Ann Irigoyen said during Anthony's 8 years with us, he has repositioned the organization and made the El Centro Chamber a reputable resource, a strong advocate, and a community partner for our members. Irigoyen added that the Chamber has a strong team in place and is financially sound. The El Centro Chamber is moving forward with the plan for the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce with the Imperial and Westmoreland Chambers. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and models, and you never need an appointment.
Hi, Mike Morris here from El Centro Motors. We become the performance headquarters of the Imperial Valley. We have Shelby Raptors, we have Shelby cars, we have Shelby trucks, we have Celine trucks, we have Celine cars. We have stuff with 875 horsepower. We are the new performance heads of Imperial County, and you need to come down and take a drive. You won't believe what you see. And we're not like those dealers up in that are charging $20,000 over sticker, and we don't do that here at El Centro Motors. So remember, come check us out, and if you don't come see me first, I can't save you. It's just that easy.
It's page 2 of the local news with weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, weekly county supervisors meeting is coming up. Here's George Gale.
It is being held today. The board will receive a COVID-19 update from the county public health department. It's expected the department will explain any changes in the stay-at-home order issued by the state. Supervisors will discuss a letter from the El Centro Regional Medical Center CEO regarding vaccination distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. A board will consider forgiving all loans under the COVID-19 Imperial County Business Stabilization Lending Program, and the board will discuss funding for an agricultural benefit program, Bow Neighborhood Medical Clinic, Housing for Harvest Project grant in an amount not to exceed $105,000. There will be a public hearing dealing with Worcester Solare Energy Facility project issues. Board convenes into public session at 10 o'clock this morning. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Mayors of the 7 cities in Imperial County have joined with the chairman of the County Board of Supervisors to request that the state boost the allocation of 19 vaccines to 8,000 doses per week. A letter to Governor Gavin Newsom sent on Friday joins similar letters from the county Imperial County Medical Society. In a county with historically the highest unemployment rate in California, the loss of jobs is devastating, and vaccines are necessary to have any chance of restoring our shattered economy and getting people back to work. The letter points out the geographic aspects that make Imperial County unique. When evaluating our allocation augmentation request, we request that the state take into consideration that Imperial County is the only California county that borders both another country, Mexico, and another state, Arizona, which themselves have extraordinarily high positivity rates. The letter points out that while Imperial County's population is approximately 191,000, there are an estimated 122,000 U.S. citizens living in Baja California who are eligible to cross into Imperial County for the vaccine, as well as California residents residing in Arizona. It states that California residents in Mexico and Arizona must be included in Imperial County's population number in order that it be equitable allocation of the vaccine. Calipatria City Council in the news this morning. George Gale has the story.
The meeting was scheduled for this evening. City has announced that will not be happening, not today anyway. The city of Calipatria says the Tuesday meeting, tonight's meeting, has been canceled. It has been rescheduled for February 2nd. Meeting in February will also be a Zoom meeting. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a strong low-pressure system will continue to produce high-elevation snowfall through today. Tomorrow morning will be quite cold, with pockets of freezing temperatures across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. In the wake of this system, a warming trend is expected with near-normal temperatures by Thursday. Another storm system may affect the desert Southwest late in the week, bringing another chance of precipitation. 58 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 45 miles an hour. Sunny today with a high near 61. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly tonight with a low around 38. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 63. Light winds becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. We have 43 degrees downtown, 65% relative humidity. Wind out of the west, northwest, about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Interstate 8 is closed from Alpine to Ocotillo. Again, Interstate 8 closed from Alpine to Ocotillo or Ocotillo to Alpine. We will keep you posted on the status of Interstate 8. Once the sun comes up and starts heating things up, the ice and snow accumulations should start clearing. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Are you missing the wonderful meals from the steakhouse at China Palace? Let me invite you to order for takeout or delivery your favorite lunch or dinner entrees as you dine in the comfort of your home or office. If you need a menu, go to ChinaPalaceRestaurants.com or our Facebook page. Enjoy such favorites as the tri-tip sandwich and salad, ribeye Caesar salad, filet mignon, better yet, steak and lobster. For home or office takeout, call now, 760-353-1510. Delivery in El Centro is also available. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 7 and 4 to 7 on Saturdays. The Steakhouse at China Palace. It's a step above.
It's sports time. NBA action last night. Pistons pounded the 76ers 119-104. Pacers over the Raptors 129-114. Magic, they beat the Hornets 117-108. The Nets rolled. They beat the Heat 98-85. The Lakers behind, what's the guy? Oh, King James with 46 points. The Lakers beat the Cavaliers 115-108. Obviously, LeBron James enjoys home cooking. The Nuggets 117, Mavericks 113, Celtics beat the Bulls 119-1. Warriors ran right past the Timberwolves 130-108. Thunder got by the Trailblazers 125-122. And the Kings and the Grizzlies, the Spurs and the Pelicans postponed issues with the coronavirus.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Playing comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And in other news, football, the NFL in action. Super Bowl 55 coming up Sunday, February 7th. We've got game on AM 1230 KXO, the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Some folks will bet on anything. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes favored over Tom Brady for Super Bowl 55 MVP. Yeah, let's make book on, whatever you want. Meanwhile, left tackle Eric Fisher will not be in the lineup for the Chiefs. He tore his Achilles tendon in Sunday's AFC Championship game. And the Baltimore Ravens and quarterback Lamar Jackson are in talks to extend a long-term contract offer to Jackson. They'll talk in the next several days. And that's it for Sports Time. Financial news coming up.
Ford is America's best-selling brand, and now is the best time to buy because you can get great offers on the Ford vehicle lineup. We build Ford trucks that offer outstanding performance and capability. We build Ford SUVs that offer versatile and convenient features to help you every day. And because Ford trucks and SUVs are built for this, you make Ford America's best-selling brand. Come see why at your local Ford store, based on 2019 calendar year total sales. Right now, there are big deals on SUVs at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Get 0% financing for 72 months on a 2020 Ford Explorer or 2020 Escape Gas. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Escape Hybrid and Escape Plug-in Hybrid. Residency restrictions apply. Taking retail from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 2/1/2021. See dealer for qualification. Lead details. Come visit your San Diego County Ford dealers and get these deals before they're gone.
It's financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. The pandemic could slam the brakes on a global economic turnaround this year despite mass vaccination programs and unprecedented levels of stimulus, according to the International Monetary Fund. The IMF expects the global economy to grow by 5.5% this year, or 0.3 percentage points faster than its previous forecast in October. The upgrade reflects expectations of a vaccine-powered strengthening of activity later in the year and additional policy support in a few large economies, according to the IMF. Meanwhile, the pandemic is causing exceptional uncertainty, according to the IMF, although new restrictions following the surge in particularly Europe, suggest growth could be weaker than projected in early 2021. Other factors pull the vision of risks in the opposite direction. Meanwhile, Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow, has been banned from Twitter According to a Twitter spokesman, Twitter made its decision based on a new policy it enacted after the Capitol insurrection, whereby people who repeatedly share election misinformation can be permanently banned. What's happening on Wall Street? Well, the Dow Jones Industrial is right now up about 24 points. The S&P 500 up 1. The NASDAQ up 25. Gold off $4.60 an ounce, and oil down 20 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 61. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 38. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 63. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now, downtown, 43 degrees, 65% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest, 7 to 10 miles an hour. Interstate 8 from Ocotillo to Alpine is closed. We will keep you abreast of what's happening with Interstate 8. We do assume it'll open a little bit later when the sun dries up all the snow and ice. That's it for financial news and the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
By the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kafin. Struggling to stay ahead of the snow and ice in the Midwest, parts of Iowa and Nebraska have more than a foot of snow.
It's pretty messy right now, slick, real slick, icy.
CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says California's in the bad weather bullseye, too.
It's taking aim at the central coast of California, basically from Santa Cruz to Santa Barbara, somewhere in that area. Where it takes aim, you're seeing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 inches of rain.
Correspondent Jim Crisula has more on a major cleanup effort in the southeast after destructive weather.
At least one person died and dozens were hurt after a late-night tornado slammed into Fultondale, Alabama, just north of Birmingham. The storm certainly caught Zachary Frank's attention.
All we knew is that debris started flying everywhere, and it lasted about 30 seconds or so. I ain't ever experienced nothing like it before.
Parts of the southeast could see more severe storms today.
California's pandemic lockdown is over. Stacey Butler of KCAL TV says it's welcome news for a lot of businesses.
The minute Alex Hennis heard the governor lifted the stay-at-home order, he couldn't wait to tear the paper off the windows and reopen the salon. But he's seen this before.
Created so much confusion. If we should be open, should we be closed? It keeps changing.
Ryan's wraparound gyms now able to operate at limited capacity again.
The World Health Organization has backed delaying second injections of the Moderna vaccine if needed because of short supplies, up to 6 weeks after the first shot. All over the country, vaccine supplies are short. CBS's Diane King Hall has more on a new option to find doses.
Google Maps will soon flag where COVID vaccinations are available. It'll include details like whether an appointment is required for the shot, if the vaccine is only available to certain groups, and if there's a drive-through. The feature will roll out in the coming weeks, starting in Arizona, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas.
Well, there's word 2 police officers in Rocky Mount, Virginia, who were part of the mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol, have been fired from their jobs. CBS's Nicole Killian reports there's preliminary impeachment trial action today in the Senate.
All 100 senators will be sworn in as jurors for the second impeachment trial against former President Trump. He will also be served a summons for the trial, which starts next month.
Jennifer King has become the first African-American full-time female assistant position coach in NFL history. She'll work with running backs on the Washington football team. She started there as an intern last year. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 11 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares sweepstakes is back. It's the largest official game of Super Bowl Squares ever, with millions of dollars in prizes, and best of all, it's free to enter. Every score change, someone wins $50,000. Just enter for free at rocketmortgagesquares.com, and it could be you. Touchdowns, field goals, safeties, extra points. Every single score change will draw one lucky winner from the square to win $50,000. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. One way to enter, 2 ways to win. See rules and enter for free at rocketmortgagesquares.com. Then tune into the Super Bowl on February 7th to see if you bring home some dough. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 55.
No purchase necessary. Legal residents of 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority. Ends 2/4/2021, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS number 3030. The NFL entities as defined in the official rules have not offered or sponsored this promotion in any way.
Earlier this month, the Republic of Ireland officially acknowledged and apologized for decades of abuse at its church-run maternity homes. Now, Northern Ireland is preparing its own reckoning.
Adele was 17 and pregnant when she was handed over to the nuns.
They repeatedly called us fallen women, bad women. We had to pay for our sins.
Her baby was taken from her at 4 months.
I was told that the baby was not coming home, and that was it.
Mark was taken from his mother at the same home. She died before he could trace her.
I still should have been afforded the right to connect to my mother.
Northern Ireland discovering the church-run, state-sanctioned abuse of unwed mothers and their babies didn't stop at the border. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
For 3 straight nights, there's been protests and violence in some parts of the Netherlands. It's all pushback for new COVID-19 lockdown measures. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Here is some great news. If you missed the deadline to sign up for health insurance, or if you sign up for a plan that you're just not happy with, you still have a choice. It's called MediShare. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance. And it's worked beautifully for 25 years. They have more than 400,000 members now around the country. MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry. And over the years, members have shared over $3 billion of each other's medical bills. So they could help share your needs too. And best of all, you could save a lot of money with MediShare. The typical savings for a family is about $500 a month. Your savings could be more or less, but think about what you could do with that extra money every month. You're not stuck with a high-cost health plan. You can join MediShare anytime, so call them today and check it out. Here's the number to find out more, and there's no pressure. They are super easy to talk to. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
No child in Imperial County should go hungry. This is Jean Oswald for the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Living in a food insecure home makes it difficult for children to perform efficiently in school and to face the challenges of being a child. I urge you to help these kids. Donate to the Food Bank's Backpack Program. Recipients are children who rely on school meals and risk going hungry on weekends when they're away from school. The Ivy Food Bank Backpack Program. Donate online at ivyfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. They need your help. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
For some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230.